How sweet it is. You know, coffee tastes that much better after you win, especially after you beat the Eagles. Let's get open for business. And as always, friends, you can't sleep on the Dallas Cowboys because things literally happen late in the day, little late in the evening, first thing in the morning, and of course they play late on Sunday nights. So you literally just don't get any sleep. And by the time everybody got out of here, I got everything cleaned up, it's 12:30, 1 o'clock. You're up hype because you either lost the game in some crazy fashion or you won the game, and you just literally don't sleep. And I woke up this morning with a sinus cold and headache, and I literally feel like I played in the game. I feel like I'm battered and bruised this morning. Ah, boy. Good thing it's not right close. Forgive me. I don't mean to do that on air. But it feels good to get a victory. And I'm going to say, I told you so. I told you that I had this gut feeling that the offense was going to play so much better. One, from Amari Cooper being in the system a little longer. His numbers aren't crazy out there, not Julio Jones or, Antonio Brown and stuff. But you can see how he's got so much more skill set than what we've had before. You've seen him now with Michael Gallup starting to get a repertoire. We even started getting Cole Beasley involved in there. We stretched their defense out. We did a little bit different play calling. We worked on trying to get Dak outside and stuff. I still wish we would go more no huddle. But things were better, and I'm almost wondering, was it the fact that we ended up having these rumors about Scott Linehan being fired in the offseason as well as during the bye week, as well as rumors of Lincoln Riley being the next coach? I always say the most dangerous person in the world is somebody who's got nothing to lose. And if Jason Garrett and Scott Linehan said, you know what, we got nothing to lose, we just better throw everything, including the kitchen sink, out there and try and get a win to save our asses, because there ain't no tomorrow. I literally felt like if we lost that game and if it was a terrible offensive showing, Scott Linehan would have been fired today. Now let's go to Jason Garrett and see what our fearless leader has to say at the press conference.
And especially after that sack there late in the second quarter where he kind of turned it on a little bit.
I just thought he played really well, and we talked about the importance of mental toughness, and there's going to be some good things, keep playing. There's going to be some adversity, keep playing, and I thought he was the best, or as good an example of that on our team. It wasn't always smooth. We were digging out at a couple different times, but he made great decisions. I thought he played tough. I thought he made a lot of really good throws and made a lot of big plays at the critical moments in the game.
Your offensive line seemed kind of wear him down there a little bit in the third and fourth quarter. Do you know kind of what was happening, or do you think you just stuck to the game plan and kept doing it?
Yeah, I thought Scott Linehan did a great job really throughout the game, mixing stuff. The mix of run and pass was outstanding in the game. I thought we loosened the bump a little bit, and then we came back and hammered them a little bit, and we were on the field a lot, and we were able to possess the ball. And as the game wore on, we started seeing more number 21 making some big runs, and that's really how you want it to happen. So tribute to those guys up front, tribute to the runner, and again, I thought Scott did an excellent job mixing run and pass.
When your team is back up against the wall going into this game, just what did you learn about your team tonight?
I don't know that I learned anything new. We try to build a team of guys who love football and are mentally tough, and I think those things get revealed, when you have to go through some adversity over the course of the season. And I thought they did a great job coming back after the game the other night, just getting back to work on Wednesday, not blinking, and just going back to work and understanding the importance of focusing on what this next opponent is and playing 60 minutes. I thought we did a better job of that in this game than we have in the last few games, dealing with the adversity of the game and keep playing, dealing with the success of the game and keep playing. And I thought that was the difference in the game.
Players talk every week about being angry and pissed off, but we certainly there was a little skirmish, a brief skirmish before the game. Can you talk about those emotions, how they handled them during the game?
Yeah, again, our guys love to play football. I think they're mentally tough guys. And, we were in a challenging situation. We had to come up here and win a ball game against a division rival who's an awfully good football team. And, we had to be tough through the game. We had to be able to handle the success of the game. We had to be able to handle the adversity of the game. I thought our team played with a really good edge, a really good spirit throughout, just kept playing, made the critical plays when we needed them.
All right. Okay, so we got to win. That doesn't cure everything that's out there. We still have lots and lots of problems and issues and things with this team. I still am not sold on Jason Garrett and Scott Linehan, but they'll live to fight another day, as well as the team, because we're now in second place in our division. The Washington Redskins got a lead. I mean, they're 6-2. They've got, their balls are playing fantastic. Even with the loss of offensive linemen, they still are coming out and finding a way to win. That's something that we have not been able to do. We lose a couple of players and we just fall apart. Now I got to tell you, when it happened, most of Cowboys Nation was pretty much like, "Oh, are you kidding me?" With the Van Der Esch pick. I got to tell you, Van Der Esch, without a doubt, is the real deal. Last night during the chats, I said he's becoming a Brian Urlacher, and somebody was like, laugh my ass off. And no, 13 tackles, an interception. He has become the heart and soul of this defense. He has taken the torch from Sean Lee, and he has run and tackled with it. Dude is a beast. Unbelievable between him and Jalen Smith, and Jalen Smith is still learning. You've got an incredible linebacking core right there. The Hot Boys, those guys, it's almost old school the way they pound on you. And they literally pound the Eagles into submission. So much for Golden Tate being a Dallas Cowboy killer. And so much for all these talking heads that out there said that the Dallas Cowboys had no chance. Are you kidding me? Going to Philadelphia with the Eagles, with Golden Tate and Carson Wentz and everything else? Yeah. And I kept saying all week, I got a funny feeling on this game because I know Jason Garrett is a survivor. Jason Garrett will do just enough to give you hope and say maybe we shouldn't make that move. Because last night after the Cowboys won, Stephen Jones goes in the locker room. Happy as can be. I love these players. I love these coaches. I love this team. Coaches, what? What a difference a game makes. Yesterday we were talking about Lincoln Riley and Scott Linehan being fired. Last night we're talking about how he loves the coaches and the players. So this is one of those things that it's great to win. Oh, God. It's nothing worse to lose to the Eagles because I know all of those cockroach Eagle fans that have been missing in action, they were ready to come out. They were ready to come out and talk some smack. And had they won, they'd be all over this place. But you see, they're not here right now. And you probably won't see them until maybe when we play them again in December. But one thing the Cowboys always do is they play well in the division. And I believe, I need to look at statistics, but I would say probably over the last 5 years, the Cowboys have more wins in the division than any of the other teams. Even in 2015, we were 3-3 in the division. It's playing against everybody else that we have problems. So now, the focus turns on Atlanta. Atlanta, who lost to the Browns. This is, like I said, here on out, every week is a playoff game. That was a playoff game. If we had lost it, the season would have been over. We won it, it gives us hope till the next week. But we're going to need some help against the Washington Redskins. But at the moment, today, let's enjoy the fact that we don't have to listen to the Eagle cockroaches. Let's enjoy the fact that we got to win. And one thing I said a bold prediction. I said, I think that the Cowboys' offense is going to come to life. I said, I think Dak Prescott's going to hit 300 yards. Didn't quite hit 300 yards, got 270, got a touchdown pass, but the offense definitely came to life against a good Eagles defense. When you had lost players, Zach Martin had went out for a little bit. You've lost Connor Williams, but this team, and for as much as I don't like Jason Garrett and Scott Linehan, this team came out and played like a team. They didn't give up on the coaches or the team or their teammates. They came out there, hell on wheels, and got a way to get a win. It wasn't pretty. They got a lot to work on. There's a lot of things you can look at and say we're missing in fundamentals, where play calling is still questionable. But they found a way to get a win, and I'm proud of them. So, with that being said, I got to take some more cold meds, and I got to get my butt to work. I am late. But we'll be live streaming tonight. I want to thank everybody who came through last night and watched the live stream with us, with me and my guys. Shout out to E2 Blue, to DMV Dallas Cowboys, my veteran buddy Daniel, and shout out to all the veterans out there. Today is your day. Enjoy this day, and thank you so much for all that you guys do. Whew! I'm just happy we got a win. I'm Mark Holmes, and I'll see you guys soon.